On the surface level, Pulp Fiction offers quotable dialogue, cool suits, Sam Jackson talking about hamburgers and the law, which are enough reasons to like it. The multiple narratives appear convoluted but fit a tight 3-act structure with 3 stories that all cross over. Number 1 depicts hitman and a bad guy John Travolta who is taking out his boss's wife for a date. The nicest thing about Vincent is that he had the decency to not have sex with a married woman. Bad things happen to bad people and you're supposed to feel empathy nevertheless. That's why story 2 hits you when the protagonist of story 1 gets suddenly killed by a good man in self-defense. Notice Vincent's demise is caused by his clumsiness, a reflection of story events occurring because of specific character traits. He leaves drugs in his coat, places his gun on the counter, and accidentally shoots someone in the face. Butch is on the run from Travolta's boss, eventually both of them are tied up by rapists, and the idea of a conflict is thrown out the window. All it really took for Bruce Willis to prove to the audience that he is a stand-up guy with morals who wouldn't let his worst enemy suffer was for Ving Rhames to get it from behind, and it goes deeper than just saying the bad people aren't all that bad and the good people aren't all that good. Story 1 shows a bad guy, Story 2 shows a good guy, and Story 3 examines good and bad as sides of the same coin, as Sam Jackson has a crisis of character. Faith and morality are discussed and both agree to disagree, but considering Vincent's death, lack of responsibility and trustworthiness, it makes sense to place a character like that next to Jules, who welcomes change and wants to better himself but doesn't know how yet. Jules analyzes himself and his surroundings while Vincent remains blissfully ignorant. Ultimately, Pulp Fiction is just that, but it's also a postmodern morality play that discusses ethics and philosophy through a prism of pulpy crime fiction.